Hey everyone, welcome back to your favorite game show. How much stuff can we get done in a grand total of 4 hours? This is your host, Awakening Beyond, and I'm doing a different cabinet opening just because I can. Anyways, yes, the next cutscene of this game will start at exactly noon. It'll automatically trigger, and we're gonna try and see how much stuff we can get done for them. Anyways, I'm not sure why I'm being so hyper. It's almost midnight, and God knows whenever I play this game, whenever I play Let's Play at night, I'm completely overly hyper for no apparent reason. Anyways, way to see how much I can get done before this cutscene. Technically in my little outline, my outline of awesomeness, I have yet to actually... And there's another person training on my roof. A lot of people tend to train on your roof in this game, it's kind of funny. I'm gonna see how much I can actually get done between now and then, since, well, yeah. Anyways, the first thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be heading to the basement to find Carlos's contact lens. If you don't know who Carlos was, we talked to him last part. He's generally sitting right here in the... Right here, and he's complaining about his contact lens going missing, and I'm not sure if he hints at where it is. He hints at where it is, but it's actually in the sewers at the end, and I'll show you where it is. I don't need to explain it to you. It's down here in the sewers, which is kind of like a random place to go down into the sewers, but you know, I'm not sure why Theater Van Gogh has access to the sewers in their dungeon, or why Theater Van Gogh has a jail in general. It's kind of beyond me, but oh well. Anyways, hopefully you guys have been doing pretty well for yourselves, especially if hopefully you're on break of some sort. It's just nice to have a break every now and then. Wow, I'm so deep. Like from school or work, 'cause I know people who are taking off, people who take off like a week or two. So you know, if you have a full-time job, you kind of build up your holiday hour, and so you can actually find Carlos's contact lens right here. And he kind of tells you point blank whose contact lens it is, so you know who it is. You would bring it to. Anyways, I know a lot of people kind of like compound their holidays and kind of just take them all off since they reset at the end of the year. Kind of just take them all off as many as you can, and feel bad for the poor people who you had to use them at some point before, so you know they're getting all the horrible hours that you really don't want to deal with. I've actually been spending the past few... It's actually the end of the weekend. I'm not sure how many of you have heard of speed gamers. I imagine they're pretty popular, considering you have a decent amount of people who watch them. They're actually, if you don't happen to know about them, they're actually a group of, you know, young adults, I guess you say, guys and girls who speedrun games for charity. If you're wondering how that asks, they stream themselves speedrunning as a certain top, and he's like raging that his contact lens is missing. And apparently whenever Jax finds something, he's like carries it in his hand, so at some point you could have like a cat, a contact lens, whatever else, like pick your floor's father. Like all in one hand's like, oh, which one of this crap is yours? I'm not sure. I just found them, I just carrying around in my hand for no apparent reason. Anyways, yeah, they stream like this past weekend they were doing speedrunning, which is like every Zelda game, I believe, except for Four Swords, which people were really hoping for apparently. Anyways, I recommend you come up to this armory up here. And it's kind of a quick note. You come up to this armory up here and upgrade Jack's equipment because he's going to need it for this upcoming part. Welcome! And this guy just creeps me out. A little gnome creeps me out. Like, I'll be completely honest, when I was younger, I was a complete wimp. Like, thank you very much! Oh, that guy's so creepy. Apparently short people scare him, like, terrify him. Like, midgets terrify me. Like, not legitimately, like, apparently in this game. Let me finish what I was saying. When I was a bit of a wimp when I was younger. Honestly, you know, most people most kids were young, like, say about third grade-ish, but you're supposed to be, like, afraid of, you know, robbers, people breaking in, you know, people who are trying to hurt you. Yeah, you want to know who I was most terrified of when I was in third grade? And this is probably going to be the most embarrassing thing I've ever said on camera. You know, how many people of you have seen Harry Potter? Like those like the second one, the Chamber of Secrets? Honestly, the scariest thing from that movie was not, you know, the basilisk or people turning stone or Voldemort trying to kill Harry. I found Dobby the house elf to be the most terrifying thing ever. I'm not kidding. Dobby, the freaking house elf, terrifying me. Yeah. Let's just head in here and trigger the next cutscene, since I can't think of anything else to do at this point. It should trigger. But yeah, I was just terrified beyond all belief of poor little Dobby. Like, Something about his figure just terrified me. Like, he need to pop up and out of nowhere and like hop on your bed. Oh, never mind. And of course, it's Anastasia. We were just there like 5 times in the last 2 videos.
You mean she wants the skin of a crocagator?
Exactly. Apparently the market for crocagator hides is booming.
Huh? Why's that?
You tell me, kid. Why would anyone want a crocagator hide?
They use it to make fashionable bags. They're very popular with the wealthy ladies.
Daniel, you wouldn't know that.
Is that right?
He's
Know
fashionable.
about this stuff?
He's with the date.
That's good. We could really use your know-how on this job, Daniel.
No way! I'm sorry, but I'm not going on this mission.
Idiot!
Oh,
Follow my
freak
orders.
out! Oh my gosh. I won't go. Rah, I'm gonna strangle you.
What you say. I'm not going on this mission.
Okay.
I've always loved animals. When I was younger, I wanted to be a veterinarian when I grew
Well,
up.
something clearly went wrong there.
What if it was Isabella? I can't even bear to think about it.
Daniel, wait.
PETA approves this message. And I was hoping I'd say something so that wouldn't be such an awkward pause.
No use, sir.
He's long
He
gone.
says he won't do a mission. He just isn't gonna do it.
But who the heck is this Isabella?
His long lost girlfriend.
Beats me.
All right. Looks like it's just the 2 of us then.
Yeah, come on.
Let's go in unison, because you know that's how we roll. I do everything in like perfectly in time.
By the way, Sarge, where are we supposed to find a crocagator?
They apparently live in the elf.
Yeah, we have to go back there. Lovely.
The Elflands. I've had some bad times.
Deja vu. We get to go ahead right back up there. The last quest we did with lets us right up there. Go figure. Party disbanded. Jarvis joins, and yeah, you can't throw anyone else out in your party at this point. So unfortunately, yeah, they're kind of stuck with just Jarvis. Anyways, is it noon? Crap! I should have waited to noon actually. I could have gone. I could have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. But oh well, I won't complain. Actually, first, before we actually leave to go get the crocagator school, and this could be one that you're gonna want to go find and talk to Johan or whatever his name was, the guy who told you he was the son of the king of Radiata, because in order to recruit him, you need to talk to him. I forget, it's either 3 to 5 days consecutively, so you can catch him on this stuff he's been saying. And either way, you need to head over here to go to Elflands. Since if you remember on the Radiata nights when we left, we went up through the Thief Town, if you don't remember. And of course we can't go through there because blocking the way is Fort Helencia, which is only last Radiata nights there, so we have to find some way around. Anyways, there's Alba. If you didn't talk to him before, you have a perfect opportunity now. Let's see if I can find you Johan running around here somewhere. I doubt I will, because I don't have this like pre-rehearsed or anything, so this is completely me and being me. I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyways, I believe he should be around down here for whatever reason. I believe he's for some reason I just think he's down here. That's where he is most of the time, at least. I believe he's in this room. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that, because I am clearly wrong here. Did this get sound effects kick out or something? That was weird. And danger, do not touch. Kick, 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 kick. You know, I always thought that would be like the ultimate like side quest or something. And coming here and that thing's like broken. It's like a secret boss or something. You know, when I was younger, I had a very vivid imagination when it came to video games. Like I used to. I don't know how many of you ever played the Fire Emblem Strategy series, but I used to kind of like I'm not design those games, but kind of like draw maps, like make my own characters, kind of like make my own game for that. Of course, it's only like on paper, and I actually attempted to use like modules and stuff that people posted online to hack ROMs and such, but yeah, that never really amounted to anything. I did a little bit of it, but not much. Anyway, since I don't know what else we can do around here, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave out through here to get to do the crocagator skins. Anyways, if we're lucky, you can find Felix in solo. Felix is a very feminine looking guy. Like, I'm sure most of you think he's a girl at first. And so if we wait a little bit, Excuse me. I'm sure we'll find them walking by at some point, since Solo is stalking Felix, and Felix feels like he's being stalked, and it's kind of creepy. What was I doing for this long? I mean, for this long. Apparently I'm getting a lisp. I'm not gonna find him in the library. Never mind, I'll just do this later. I'll deal with this crap later, because I don't want to sit here and waste all your time. Because I'm probably gonna do this, split this into 3 parts anyways. Anyways. Hopefully I have enough commentary for that, since God knows I think I'm seriously losing my voice or something, because I feel like my voice is going hoarse. Anyways, the reason why I told you should go buy this equipment, which I completely failed to note that every equipment you buy for Jack in this game does change his appearance, which I thought was a really cool touch, even though some of it looks completely stupid, like this one. This one actually doesn't look that bad, but I think it kind of looks kind of stupid. But it's mainly because of these beasts. When I was practicing this, it gave me so much trouble doing this. Like, their attacks are very sudden, they knock you down, and they can actually set you on fire. Obviously not that attack sets you on fire, but that attack does. And once it sets you on fire, it deals damage for quite some time, and oh my gosh. This is actually going fairly well. Usually I've been like bowled over 5 times, and they have a lot of defense and HP, so it's kind of just, they take forever to take down, and usually there's not just one of them, there's 2 of them, so you like your attack split and it's taking even longer, and it's just frustrating and long. Ugh. That's almost what she said. Maybe it is what she... never mind. But the good thing about them is they do drop decent... They do give you decent experience, so that's nice. That's always nice. Take this opportunity to level up, because, yeah, you'll need it. Because some of the characters at this point have a certain level requirement you'll need to meet in order to recruit them. Is it just me? I wonder if it's my recording, but it sounds like the music is playing perfectly fine, but like Jack's attacks are sounding like really distant, fading. Did I change the settings? This is really kind of weird. Everything's sounding different. I'm gonna check that, because this is being a little bit bizarre. Now I'm not hitting any sound effects whatsoever. What? Sound. I guess something's up with my connector cables. That's really bizarre. I've never seen anything like this. That's gonna bug me now. Of course, in the middle of recording, so something always has to go wrong when they're recording. I'm not sure if it'll come out in post, like in the edits. Hopefully it doesn't, but I might. So I'm sorry if this is bugging me in some shape or form. But if anything, it's honestly, to me, it's kind of sounding like I'm watching the game, but the audio, something went wrong with the audio beforehand, so I'm kind of like playing tracks over it. If you know what I'm talking about, maybe, probably you do. Because I'm kind of just ranting over it now. Anyways, if you want to get the crocagator scale as fast as possible, you're going to want to head up there. I've got a few things I'd like to do in Radiata Village over here first, because there's a few characters we can recruit. And there's actually a missable character you're definitely going to want to get over here. Not necessarily because this character is the best character ever, but because, well, for Jack's sake, it seems like a character you'd want to get. And they're back, sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, here's actually the trio. It's called the trio range. Wow, the trio region. And here's Tree Village, and there's a flying pig back there. I believe I'm going to want to kick that. And we're actually getting close to a point where those flying pigs will get relevant. Oh, Jack, what are you doing here? Sis, oh, what? You look troubled. What is it? I was fired from the Knights. What? What are you planning on doing here? Coming back now? Don't worry about me. I already found the other job. I'm talking about becoming home. I see. No, not doing bad. If you're lying, though, I'll have to kill you. We all know that's what she's gonna say. Anyways, back here we find a meter charge as a defense barrier, which would be good for Jack. But let's drop in Jack's house here real fast. I don't know why. Jack has like the most homey house, really. No, I love the house. It's just really basic and cool. And by this water barrel here we find nothing. What do you mean there's nothing in the water barrel? Where did I find... Was it by here? Was it the pod? Was it the pod? Was it the pod? It was the pot. It's 1,000 ingots. For whatever reason, they've just have this hoarding in the pot for years. But before continuing, I'm going to recommend you stop by up here and buy some basic items, just for like some healing items and such. Just for the sake of having them, because you have some rough enemies coming up ahead, and you're not going to want to be unprepared. Obviously. And after I buy these items, I actually call it a quits to the episode, mainly because I know I said this last time, a lot of my parts have been over 16 minutes, and I feel like kind of 15 minutes and 30 seconds is what I'm aiming for. And I don't like going above 16, because I feel like that's a little bit too long.
Yes?
Because, yeah, there's a girl named Milk. Oh, it's Mint, never mind. I forgot that I said Milk. I was like, poor girl. You know you live in a farm town when your father names you Milk. Let's just buy a little bit of each item. Unfortunately, there's no resurrecting items yet, but there are some later in the game, so don't worry about that.
Thank you
You're
very
welcome,
much.
Mint. I'll be back for you later. But yes, I kind of like to aim for 15 minutes and 30 seconds, just to feel like that's more standard. And I don't believe people can listen to my voice for that for 16 minutes at a time, consecutively over and over again for days. So I'm gonna call it a quits here, mainly because I'm not sure how much further I'd be able to get in like 7 minutes anyways, because I have set my recording from it for 40 minutes anyways. That's like 20 times in this past 10 minutes. It's kind of ridiculous. But before I call it a quits here, come back here, you kid named Sunset. Hey
Yes?
Jack, how's the city? Is it fun? Hey Jack, why don't you take me along with you? Okay, but... And he's like, I want to come with you, but he would not let me come with you. Anyways, yes, I'll probably just go ahead and call it a quits here. But yes, anyways, this has been Awakening Beyond. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys later. Bye.